Breaking news, international driving permits for the UK drivers as of the 28th of March 2019. Now this will be breaking news for some, but for others it's not too much of a surprise or news. Now, with all of this, should I say, which has been spoken about for the last how many years, this Brexit kerfuffle palaver, it is now affecting international driving. So people going on vacation to Spain and other places in the EU, or even in the EAA, or EEA I should say, sorry. Now, what does all this mean? Where is all the advertising for this? You know, has this been on news? Have you seen any articles in the newspapers? Has there been much promotion around all of this? Now the dates have changed. Initially it was you had to get this International Driver's Permit, IDP for short, by the 31st of March. It's now been extended to the 12th of April, pending this Brexit leave or no leave stuff. Now, what does it actually mean? It means if you don't have this yearly permit, which lasts for 12 months, it was issued, issued by the AA at first, and now you've got to go to your local post office to get it. There is a cost. You have to physically go there with your driving license and a photograph, and they give you a little paper or wallet type thing, which acts as your international driving license. There's a bit more detail to that, but that's the process, and that will cost you £5.50 every year. So if you're traveling abroad and you don't have one of these things, you might be in the situation when you're hiring a vehicle and the hire car company then say to you, yes, Mr. Jones, you're going to need a special permit because you don't have one of the IDPs. Now, let's go into the detail of it. What is an international driving permit? And are there many different types of them? There are 3 different types. There's a 1926 IDP, there's a 1949 IDP, and lastly a 1968 IDP. Now I won't go into the details of what all of this means. I suggest you have a look on the .gov website, which is Guidance International Driving Permits for Drivers, for UK drivers, or just Google International Driver's Permit and it will come up. It's a mess. It's a mess, and it is a mess. So in essence, UK driving license are no longer going to be valid. Implications are vacation times are going to be interrupted. You may even have to take a test to obtain such a special permit. And to do such things, I think indeed that's not going to be a free process. There's going to be a charge involved for you to get the permit. Obviously there's a charge anyway. For people who travel, they're going to know this. For you to get a vehicle, they generally, especially if you go outside of the EU, you have to get like a permit, and that's charged on a daily rate or whatnot. So you have to pay that, but then they'll put some other kind of charges in place because you might have to do a physical kind of test or some kind of online test or something. So you, Mr. Jones, will be in a situation where his budget is £300 or dollars, whatever it is, and then he has this crazy experience, and he may think in his head that this isn't an actual fact, and they may not even provide him any documentation to show him actually, they should have told you this before you travelled if you were intending on hiring a vehicle, or you should have done the due diligence yourself. The result of that could be multiple, and I'm pretty sure this potentially may be the case, is that we're going to see a lot of negative reviews on your TripAdvisor and the rest of the type of holiday board saying that people are trying to rip them off hiring cars, etc. Don't visit this island again and all that kind of stuff. So it could potentially hurt the economy of said tourist traps. Well, the Brits are banned from driving in the EU and beyond without one of these permits. So that's what, approximately 140 countries. Then we got the USA and then some parts of the Caribbean. That's going to be an issue. Now, if the Theresa May or the government, whoever it's going to be, she leaves, etc., don't enact the Vienna Convention, well, not enact, sorry, if they don't ratify it, I should say, that will not give us the ability to be able to have the IDP accepted ultimately. So they're handing these things out, but ultimately they need to ratify the Vienna Convention. And just as a side note to this is the implications it has for the Brits and UK's citizens. I think, and surely, it's going to have the same effect on people who want to come and drive in the UK. They're going to face the same potential issues that we're going to face because they don't have the international driving permit as well to come and drive in the UK. So it's an interesting one. It's a real interesting one. Definitely, if you are planning a holiday, get yourself on the website. Well, not get yourself to the post office with your identification and your photograph. You can spend that £5.50. It's more money, obviously, but it's going to ensure a smoother transition. I'll leave the link for the government website so you can check it out.